Ja. Also, ich weiß nicht, was das letzte war. Was im Stream war. Der Typ aufkreuzte. Also, Stella war da. Dann kamen irgendwie Nachrichten, dass es halt irgendwie Probleme bei der Bank gibt. Und Stella ist dann einfach weggegangen, weil sie sich um Say Sorgen macht. Und ja, dann kam der Jamie rein. Bla bla bla, reden ein bisschen über die Bank, aber nichts Besonderes. Und ja, okay. So, dass ich chill als Kind. Was? So früh ist abgebrochen. Okay. Dann war es so, dass Stella, also diese rothaarige Katzenfuchsfrau, reingekommen ist, die Freundin von Say, also die mit den schulterlangen grünen Haaren, die bei den White Knights ist. Die hat der Jill irgendwie eine Flasche Alkohol geschenkt. Warum auch immer. Ja, dann kam eben Nachrichtendurchsage, dass es halt Probleme bei der Bank gibt und so weiter. Dann ist er weg und dann kam Jamie jetzt und what can I get you? Give me a Mars Blast. Coming right up. Mars Blast. One Mars Blast. Yeah, this is the one. Mars Blasts have always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole red planet thing is still its nickname. Ja, yeah, can't believe I'm myself. Wait. Can't believe I'm myself. Oh, okay. Hey, who's this girl? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the thanks for the advice. Changing the subject a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? I heard that the supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Ah. Hey boss, the explosion were caused by supersonic drones. That sounds better than firecrackers. We've been trying to figure out what they were all day. Ah, I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. And this one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. Is this an area to test that kind of stuff? It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. And if only Jill was here to hear that info, he thought they were gunshots. Are you worried about him? Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time I've just kinda become used to it. He can be a troublesome man, huh? Sometimes. So, do you think the people in the bank will be alright? This isn't the first time a bank is closed like that, but something is off about it. Yeah, about this. Off? How? I don't know. Maybe it's the hour. Maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusual big stink out of it. So let's hope I'm just overthinking this. Yeah. Are you worried about something? A girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but never mind. Do you want something else? Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Sure. Beer. I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. Yeah, familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped to foster bonds and build faction alliances. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born. You seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Brain uploading? I was thinking that the point of uploading yourself, if you're still here. I was thinking, what's the point? Let's say you upload yourself and effectively that knew someone's in cyberspace. You will still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere? That's an interesting point. I guess it'll be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Hell, imagine talking to your other self. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations, exposing each other to different scenarios to see how they develop. I guess it is kind of heartbreaking in a way. Imagine someone with some illness uploading their brain into the ether, only to find out their physical bodies are still alive and here, instead of living in a place where there is no disease. I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. It used the words "burn the brain." Ouch. All for nothing because the data would be corrupted or broken. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something about after that. That subject interests you, huh? Makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here, always a pleasure. Say hello to Jillian for me when he comes back. Please come again. Phew, all done. Wanna stay here? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'd pass. I have a couple of matters to attend to at home. You do? Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. It should be installed by now. Nano camo? Isn't that a tad expensive? Yep. To be honest, I asked my mom for it. She had been pestering me about what gift I want for Mega Christmas for a while. She's been asking that for 4 years now, and I've always said I was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it. Used up all the past gifts. Oh. Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. But she doesn't mind. So, what will the nano camo module change from your apartment? I got the basic plan, walls and one piece of cloth. So I picked my kotatsu too. You have a kotatsu? You know what a kotatsu is, boss? I'm more impressed you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but a kotatsu, not so much. Well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. And the Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I wanna see how you decorate the place with that. Let's plan a day to grab a beer, yeah. No more dancing. I'm tired. What do we do with her? I'll take care of everything, don't worry. Alright, sorry for leaving her like this. No problem. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. He wants to buy a fan, even though it's winter. Buying one will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now use nano camo to customize your room. Fan. Joker Cyclone. Was er denn? Ach da. Oh. Was? 10.000? Nanocom is a company founded in 2068 and pioneer of the nanomachine fabric capable of real-time texture swap. Meant for military use, we bring our products to the general public at the most affordable prices. Kamo-tan is our mascot. She's designed by veteran character designer from Sukuban Games, Kiririn. 51. 24.01. geboren. 85, 65, 90. Likes Musashi, Battleship, Tactical Fashion und Peach Cake. Okay. Danger you. A poor bank is getting attacked and no one is reporting on it. Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do we have any sources there? I'm posting from the side. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow. Wow. So they're actually helping the protesters? Oh, that's not the way to help the people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place lol. Let's wait for more info. Streaming John threat. Did anyone see last night's escapade? She was